Ben Taylor in the Bing Lounge and Sophie, right?
SophieHiller.com.
Nice to meet you both.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you both. You were like a racehorse. You just couldn't wait to get out and play, could you?
What, this morning you mean?
No, just now. Just had to get out here, plug in, and start playing.
You know, yeah, maybe I jumped the gun a little bit. Let's face it. I'm usually ahead of myself. I usually actually show up in a place 3 days after I've already left, so it gets confusing.
It reminded me an awful lot. It's kind of funny. It reminded me of something that happened to me really early in my career up in Seattle, where you're heading after this, right?
Yeah.
Don McLean was the artist, and it was the Paramount Theater, and it was my job. We were backstage. The show was just starting, and the promoter said, okay, you're going to go out. There's one main spotlight in the center of the stage. You're going to go out and say, ladies and gentlemen, Don McLean, and leave, and Don's going to follow you. Take that spotlight and start playing. Cool. And I just started. Hadn't been in radio all that long, so he says, okay, you're on. And I go walking out to the center of the stage, and to my horror, Don is with me step by step. And so now there we are, one spotlight, me and Don, and I'm thinking, well, this is cool. I can pull this out of the fire. But before I have the chance to introduce him, he starts playing. So now it's Don playing, and I'm standing next to him, and nobody knows who I am.
So the next time we do this and I jump the gun and come out on stage early, before you get a chance to say, ladies and gentlemen, the early Ben Taylor, I'm going to actually grab the mic from you and say, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Taylor, and introduce you as
We'll
me.
completely switch roles.
Yeah, we'll see how we deal with that.
It'll
I'm sure you
blow.
do a better job with my job than I would with yours.
I highly doubt
No
it.
doubt it.
Highly doubt it. Very entertained this morning by your website and your photographic blog. Your bio made of nothing but photographs.
Made completely from people who are more responsible about social networking than I am.
It's pretty awesome. It tells a story. I mean, it's great. It's got pictures of you when you were a little baby with your mom and dad, James Taylor and Carly Simon, and you see him growing up. And then there was one picture that caught my attention because I didn't know this about you, where you're delivering what looks to be a pretty solid roundhouse kick. That you're a martial artist.
The picture in question, I think, because I'm quite uneditorial about my martial arts, but the picture you're referring to is actually not a very good roundhouse kick. I'm rather embarrassed about that picture. My hands were all dropped out of my guard. It was really just for show. It was just me grandstanding.
Looked pretty badass to me.
Yeah.
So when did you start the martial arts? How'd that all get going?
I was around 10, I think, and when I was 3, I had my kidney taken out, my left kidney, and I've been looking for the guy who took it ever since. I needed to beat him up, get my revenge on him, so I had to get tough. No, but actually, I think that I just because that was such a traumatic thing to happen to me from a very young age, I got the idea that I needed to sort of like be prepared to protect myself from whatever life had to throw at me. So I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how that was possible. Turns out to be impossible.
Black belt? No, what color is it?
It is. As a matter of fact, look at that. Brown on the inside.
You know what I wondered was if in your training, did you have to break boards or anything like that? And was that worrisome to you, being a guitarist and a musician?
At that point, I was not planning on being a guitarist or a musician, and Boards have always been wonderful to break because they make such good kindling wood. Bricks, not so much. They don't burn as well. You want to break things for a reason. You don't want to just go breaking things.
Not just for a YouTube clip, right? Well, it's nice to meet you both. It's great that you've been able to work this into because I know you're going to Seattle, playing a couple shows, and then you're coming back down here Sunday, right, for the show at Mississippi Studios?
Yeah, we got 2 shows in Seattle tonight, and then is it not until Sunday that we're back?
Yeah, I think you're back here Sunday.
Nah,
You're back here Sunday.
Threateningly, we might actually have a day off in there. That can't be right.
You're back here Sunday, then your astral self will come and play a show on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, Tuesday of next month.
Or whenever he damn well pleases. Thank you again for coming to play for us, both of you. It's nice to meet you once again. Ben Taylor in the Bing. Yeah.